What's up, people? You to tune in to the channel where we talk to our athletes in the jump rope community, get to know them personally, as I get a chance to know them personally. Today we have a good friend, Nadia.
Now we're losing connection. Great.
Anyway, she bring high energy to the community. So introducing Nadia. How you doing,
Hey
sister?
guys!
So to start off, I always ask our guests about the origin of their jump rope journey. So you care to share that part?
Yeah, of course. So I was scrolling Instagram, and obviously, who pops up? Laura Jumps. I was, anyways, busy looking for something to do with my body, with, just to find it, because I hadn't done sports for like 10 years, and I used to do a lot of sports. So I was ready to find something new. I had started practicing like handstands and that kind of stuff. Um, and then, yeah, I was scrolling Instagram, and obviously my algorithm was already saw that I was looking for gym stuff. So it showed me Lauren, and I saw the video of footwork, and I was blown away. I was like, damn, I'm gonna learn this. I swear, like in that same moment, I ordered my ropes. They were Elevate ropes, and that's when I discovered the Elevate family. When
Right.
I ordered the ropes, I immediately discovered Geraldo and the whole Elevate family, and it was amazing. Like my journey just started going mad.
Right.
Yeah, and since then I never looked back.
Care to explain your style of jump rope?
Well, so it's funny because, like I said, I saw Lauren doing footwork, and I found it so intriguing. I found it so cool. I really wanted to learn that, and then the more I started watching videos, I discovered Chris Skips and Samu. And then this whole rope bending releases thing came around, and anyways, couldn't jump that much because in the beginning my ankles got really sore.
Right.
So that's when I started practicing releases, and then I found my passion, and learning these McMulties and just rope bending. Oh, I cannot imagine a day without catching a release. Like I have to. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I need to catch that paddle.
that's
Yeah.
kind of that's kind of like with me doing like a couple of double under combinations. Just let's just connect like two or three moves together. Just see how. Okay, I'm done. Let me
Yeah.
go move on to something else.
Yeah.
So Germany, do you? So I noticed like a lot in Germany. There's starting to be a lot of meetups, and you have done a couple of workshops yourself. Care to explain
Yeah.
that
So,
experience?
well, I haven't been to any meetups in Germany. I don't actually have a lot of contact with any German jumpers.
Oh,
So I've been to meetups in Portugal and London, and I do lots of meetups, workshops, kind of things in my town. So I've been growing the community in my town so that I can get people to jump with me. So I've started working with schools and the local sports clubs, and do workshops with the youth center. Yeah, so I do that kind of thing here a lot, and I do lots of live performances.
right.
Yeah.
Explain that experience like live performance because I know like I seen a couple of clips with you on stage and you have live DJs and I
It's
don't know
hardcore.
did you get on the microphone and bust a 1 2 1 2?
What? What? Let's say again.
Like bust a freestyle rap or a song or
Oh,
something.
I
Yeah.
haven't done that, but I could. I should.
So how did that come?
um,
How did that come about? The performing
the
wise.
performing. So
Yes.
it's actually always been my dream to be an actress. So I've always been the one to be in front of the camera performing, you know. Yeah, and then I never got the opportunity to study drama. So I've been grinding, working hard my whole life. And then obviously this opportunity came when people from the town asked me, or like people who were performing music or whatever, they would ask me, "Hey, do you want to perform in our break?" Or they would ask me, "Hey, do you want to perform at the some kind of event or the Christmas market or whatever?" And then I would just, yeah, I was like, "Damn, of course I'm going to perform." So I always make like a little performance out of it, so it's a bit fun, not just about the jump rope. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And so I am in the show business.
Yeah, I got to make sure I get your autograph before you get too famous on us.
Yeah.
So explain Nod Athletics if I enunciating it right.
Nadiletics.
Athletics.
Nadiletics. So Nadiletics was actually a joke in the beginning. It was like Nadiletics because I used to do like athletics and being an athlete and stuff, and I was like Nadiletics, and yeah, and then it just happened. So we started making posters and stuff, and then I started working with organizations here in Dunsburg, and that's how Nadiletics just kept growing from a random
do
friend's
you
fun day.
do you
Yeah.
feel the name kind of blew up quick in your area? Like you say, it kind of
Um,
started as a joke, but then it'll just like start.
So
bi-
people do know me as the jump rope girl. Some people, so I'll walk around town sometimes and be like, "Ah, you the jump rope girl from TikTok?" Or mostly it's TikTok and the young people. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
teaching at the school, for example, every second person will be like, "Oh, you're the chick from TikTok." So I'm like, "Fuck, I need to do more TikTok," and it's just
Right.
so much work.
It is though, right? Trying to manage
Mhm.
multiple accounts like that.
God, it's like, yeah, it's just stressful, especially if you don't like being on your phone that much.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, you talked about you was in other form of fitness like handstands, right?
Hmm.
Was that was before, way before jump rope?
So, no, just a few months before that, I started looking for something to do to move my body. But I've always been a very active child. So, when I was a kid, I was always standing on my head, like doing headstands and climbing trees. And I did karate and I was always doing sports, water polo. So, I've always been very active. And I just, teenage years came.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we did nothing. 10 years, no sports, just chilling my life.
Right.
I was like, I need to start again.
So this high energy that you have, like, is this is like almost like it seemed like you just wake up out the bed, your feet touch the floor, and you like pew 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 pew, which is good
Kind
though.
of.
Which is good though, cause things like that, man, it spreads far, especially in throughout the community. Like seeing a person with high energy, it kind of puts you in a good mood and a good spirit to
Yeah.
like get out and do something yourself.
Yeah. And I mean, for a long time, I had lost that energy, and jump rope brought it back. Like, it changed my life. It showed me that what I'm capable of and what we can live for and how beautiful each day is.
Right.
Uh, and yeah, so I'm glad I got my spark back.
And these are like all the mental benefits that you achieve through jump
Yeah.
rope or
Yeah.
regain through jump rope, I should say.
Exactly. Exactly.
What about the physical aspect?
So physical aspects, of course, I wanted to get fit. I'm getting fitter than I actually want to. So I never planned on building more muscle because I've already got so much muscle. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it just happens. Obviously, if you do McMultis and frogs and shit and push-ups, you're gonna get stronger. But I love feeling badass, so it's fine. I'll have a few more muscles.
Right. And do you feel like this kind of still help you out with your handstands, like um, as far as like shoulder mobility and stabilization? Cause like you
Mm,
do, like you say, you do push ups and frogs with the jump rope, so you got to have
yeah.
like some kind of stability and like quick twitch to get
Hmm.
up off the ground and move the rope real
Well,
quick.
I think the handstands maybe helped a little bit with the frog, but I don't think you need to do like much of a handstand for the frog. It's more that I was always good at doing push-ups that I think also helped me unlocking those kind of, and also I don't know how to explain it. It's not yeah, it's more, yeah, I've always been strong. I have to admit it. I mean, I could always do lots of push-ups. So,
Mm-hmm.
so like I was seeing those badass moves. I'm like, I'm gonna learn that. I need to get back to doing push-ups.
So you got
Yeah,
good upper body strength.
yeah.
So what other form of fitness that you do besides jump rope and handstands? Like, do you lift?
Nothing. Been very lazy the
Huh?
past years, like I said. But now I'm so addicted to jump rope. I literally jump every day. I'm
N-
Like I used to swim a lot or go to the gym and hit the boxing bag. I like to do that.
Yeah.
Kicks and stuff. But since I jump rope, it's more like try doing the kicks in the air.
Well, like what I want to say, the EB go go or something like that. When you,
Yeah, yeah, that one's a cool move.
I tried it here
Um,
and there.
but I don't find it as fun as the other McMultis.
What's your favorite
I,
one?
I my So my favorite one at the moment, obviously, I just unlocked like that Chris Skips kind of splits a release Mick DU whatever, I don't know what these names are. So the Mick multi that Chris Skips always does with his legs, like so he goes like and he's letting
Oh
go,
yeah,
you
okay,
know.
yeah, yeah. I do.
So I think that's
Yeah,
my favorite. Ooh, it feels
yeah.
so
Cause
good.
do you do that move with a wrist pop,
No,
a wrist
so
pop release? Or are
he
you
does
tissue
the wrist
boxing?
pop, so I kind of changed it up a bit to fit my jump style.
You're right.
So because I don't use the wrist pop much, I prefer the other the tissue box because often with the wrist pop you need that extra rotation, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
like that. It's wasting my time. So just need to throw it away. Um, yeah, so I find it easier. Sometimes I have to optimize my tricks to make it to fit my jump style, which is
As you
fine.
supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
As you supposed to. So you do know that like so there's like the mamba squeeze, right? And then you came out with a
Yeah.
video where you kind of like did a backward release and you kind of did like a 180 into a mamba squeeze
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I kind of like followed you with that one. I was like,
With
oh,
the mamba
I
squeeze, yeah, I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got to try that one. And you know what? For a moment there, I thought it was harder than what it looked it like. 'Cause that looked it like you have to have like so much manipulation with the rope
Right?
to
But
you
it's
like
not.
spit. Not really.
Nah. So I find lots of tricks. I often think like this is gonna be so hard, and then I'm surprised by how much easier it is when you just understand the technicalities of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because when I saw it, I was like, man, I am not gonna get this. I'm not gonna be able to spin around and get this rope to make contact to my with my body to what I'm saying, lock it in. But
Yeah,
after
yeah.
like maybe like after like the fifth and sixth time, that's when I start to understand it. And I was like, oh, hold up. I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
down, come back the next day, threw it in the combo, and it was a wrap. So I appreciate you
It was a
because
wrap.
I learned that from you, and I had to put that out there.
I'm so happy. Yeah, I do love squeeze, mamba squeeze thingies, all different kinds. There are quite a few variations. I should do the little video.
Is there anything new that you're working on as far as like mumble wise or release wise?
So, oh,
So
definitely working on lots of backwards reverse releases, Samu's releases, which I've landed a lot of them. It's just to get them to optimize them to get them to so that you land them every time. It's a long journey, so it's more like one catch every 20 tries for
right.
the really hard things. Yeah, so I'm working on that, and obviously I'm working on finally I'm able to remix Lauren's videos without taking 10 years. So I swear, because back then I was like, okay, I'm gonna remix this and I'll try. I'll be like, fuck, I'm gonna need like 10 days. I was like, okay, I'm not doing it. And now I can watch the video and remix it, and it just feels so good, which is really fun because she really knows how to mix different moves into one combo. Yeah,
And be
which is really
fast with it
fun.
too. Like
Huh?
she extremely fast with it.
Yeah,
Like
so fast.
like I
Yeah,
understand. Like I can understand it when I see it, but as far as like me going out there and do it, it's almost
yeah.
not happening.
And it's I think there it's really important, like exactly where the foot placement is and everything. So I literally screen record and look at what moment she moves which foot when she does which release, because otherwise you can't get that speed in there
Yeah,
if you're not
attention
like
to
on
detail.
point. Yeah,
Attention
shit.
to detail for sure.
Yeah, so I'm working a bit on everything, but mostly releases.
So do you have like what I want to say, like as far as like a personal program that you putting together to put out there for the community or people in your
So
area? Like
I am working on something. Um,
is we keeping on the hush hush right now?
Still keeping on the hush hush a little bit, but the thing
What?
I'm not keeping on the hush is that I'm just waiting for one more thing for my online shop, and then I can activate it because my website's finished. Everyone knows I need it for the workshops and stuff. People to look for coaching and everything, and you
Right.
can watch my live performances. But very soon, 1 or 2 weeks, I'm just waiting for one more thing, and then my shop can go live where I'll be selling Elevate ropes. Um,
Nice.
woo!
Whoop whoop.
Uh, yeah, I'm super excited. Can't wait for that to happen. And yeah, other than that, other projects, there's lots to do all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about your high energy. Like, what is your nutrition is like for you to sustain that level of energy constantly, or is it like
Maybe it's
is
all
it
the
more?
coffee.
You say, huh?
I said maybe it's all the coffee.
Oh Lord, double espresso.
I don't do anything special. I don't take any supplements. I don't. I like to eat natural. Um, so I'll try eat lots of seeds and sprouts and that kind of stuff to get in the things that I need. A lot of sunshine. Whenever the
Right.
sun's out, I'm out the door. I feel like in winter in Germany, I'm running after the sun. Like I see the sun, I'm like, "Ah, I have to go."
Go.
Sun's gone, and I'm like, damn, I'm like always running after it. Yeah, and otherwise, it's just my love for life that gives me the energy. And yeah, I just life is beautiful. Everyone should be happy. Everyone to give someone a smile, like to let someone feel that energy is
Right.
enough. You know.
And that's enough for you. Just
Yeah.
sharing that moment with
Sharing
others.
that moment, like some people, you see how like they're in such a bad mood, and you'll go and you'll, hey, and you'll be all, and they'll be totally different. Like they'll
Right.
be different people, and some people maybe just need that little bit of a spark.
You know, they do cause a distraction, a slight distraction in people mood sometimes because now they trying to figure out like why are you so hoppity hippity hoppy all the time. You know what I'm saying? And but you know what? Things like that are good for the community, for anybody in general. So what you doing? Much respect for you. Spreading that
Thanks,
love,
bro.
spreading that energy, especially when you're doing that for the kids in your community, in your surrounding
Exactly.
area.
Exactly, for the kids, and for not just the kids, everyone, just to change lives. I mean, it changed my life. Jump rope changed my life. So I like I want people to find a way that they can change their lives. I mean, it doesn't have to be jump rope. It just has to. I mean, see something better, see something you find cool, and they just need to learn that they know they can learn it. You can do anything you want to, and yeah, just change your perspective on everything when you realize what you're capable of.
And then I think like the next step after that is to share it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't keep it to yourself.
Right. I guess you can, but then, you just keeping it to yourself. So,
Yeah,
like, you almost not getting the next step of satisfaction out of it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
True.
I find that um, I do that a lot myself, especially like since I've been like into like the gymnastic style of CrossFit, and I'm
Hmm.
slowly learning that. And then
Yeah,
I'm still like a rookie in it, but then every now and then, like if I'm at the gym the other day, I was trying to hit this 19-year-old kid trying to achieve the muscle up, and he was so worried about like getting or looking perfect. I was like, dude,
yeah.
just go. I'm like, dude, just go through your
Right.
ugly stage, man, and
Yeah,
you're gonna,
you gotta go through the ugly.
yeah, you gotta go through your ugly stage. So man, just appreciate the ugly stage of it,
Yeah,
and then you'll slowly gonna progress. And like after probably like 30 minutes of him trying, like he made small progressions as far as like tech. He didn't achieve the move, but he made small progression of achieving the move. So every
yeah,
time he just
yeah.
kept looking better and better. And it made me feel good because at least I was trying to help out with it, even though I'm not like,
Exactly. Yeah,
um,
you pushed him a little bit.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
think, and I think that just come from like still from this jump rope community, always trying to help others achieve and
yeah.
um,
I think it's a
make.
beautiful thing in the community.
That's the best thing about this. What we got here, we're
Yeah, I
always
mean, the
looking
high
to
jump,
have.
the elevate rope, they all so much for the community. It's so special. Such special people. Yeah. Changing lives, one jump at a time. Woo!
Oh, you might need to copyright that.
Yeah, I might.
You got
Uh,
anything for me? Any questions or anything you like to know? Ask.
so yeah, fuck. How do I get such dope double underskills? Like the DU cross, DUX, or what's that? You can give me a tip. Come on.
Uh, so the
Like
easier,
consecutives are so hard.
well, it's all about. So the similarity is like with your multi, right? It's control,
Yeah.
timing, and control. So if you can control and if you can like slow down the tempo after you make the jump, like so if you like jump and
Oh,
cross, and
yeah.
so after you land, you know how your arms is still in the cross position. If you can
Exactly.
slow that position down, and then when the rope come back around, when you open and you jump again, you kind of speed up, slow it down, speed up, slow it down. So
Okay, I'll try that.
it's all about control. Like you don't have
Yeah.
to go fast at all.
Ah,
It's like you can speed slow, speed slow, speed slow,
shit.
and then like just remember to breathe because I you could tell when somebody not breathing when they doing double unders. I don't
Oh,
know.
I've never even tried concentrating on whether I'm breathing or not.
Yeah, because
Shit.
you just in the mode. You just
Yeah.
in the mode and you just going. So
Yeah, true. Because I know, like, when I do handstands in the beginning was a big problem. So I had to hold my breath to stay straight. I was like, my next mission was to do a handstand without holding my breath.
right.
Shit.
So
Yeah, so I
yeah,
should check.
yeah. So that's all it is just timing and control.
Yeah,
just knowing how to speed and slow down the tempo of your wrist and your jumps.
I should try. Thanks. Nice tip.
Hmm.
Gonna see me doing my double unders next, bruh.
Now be like woo woo.
Woo!
So next on my list is trying to get good handstands. I tried doing handstand walk
Yeah.
here and there in the CrossFit bar.
Hmm.
I probably can get the most, probably like 6 or 7 steps
Oh, good. So,
uh
do you find that easier to walk or to stand still?
I haven't really tried standing still, practice standing still.
Okay. Yeah, so
So
I think standing still is hard. Hard.
you say that's odd?
I think so. In the beginning, it was easier to walk in a handstand, but it wasn't like controlled. So it was more like I was walking on my hands to keep my balance.
Right.
Um, and only after I learned the standing, like the still standing handstand, could I like do a controlled walk, you know, and not
Yeah.
just wobble, wobble,
Just
wobble.
wobble and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, what I learned so when I learned so quick is that like there's like different style of walking. Like people walk and they have a super arch and their leg is like bent over,
Yeah.
almost touching their
Yeah.
head. I can't do that. I will fall over because I feel like
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm tall and my legs is just like flopping
Weighing you
over. They just
down.
yeah. So I have to keep my legs fairly straight up and down. Not
Yeah.
straight
So
up and
my
down, but
best tip I can give you is just to point your toes. It is the easiest way to get a really good handstand. Is really point your toes like you're a ballerina. Literally, you have to point them.
point to the sky.
Point your toes like a ballerina to the sky. Really
Okay.
point them and use your inner core, and you really feel that your toes are your middle point of your body, and that's how you will get a really nice handstand.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Just bouncing off each other, learning off each other. I'm definitely gonna do that next time I head to the CrossFit box.
Cool,
Um,
cool, cool. Yeah, no, it is fun. I need to practice my handstands again. I've been very, very lazy. Because I'm
no,
also
you've been
practicing
very
this
busy.
kick back, or what's it called? Kick up from your back. And you kick
Oh,
up.
those? Nah, I'm not trying that yet.
Because I want to add these to my jump rope routines, or like doing the front flip kind of back bend, stand up after the back bend, working on that one.
Like a bridge.
Like a bridge, so you do a handstand and you go into a bridge and then you stand up.
Oh, like going forwards
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got that's some kind of mobility there.
Yeah. You
That
need lots of mobility. And if I'm not stretching every day, ah, the progress goes down. It's not like jump rope. You learn a trick and you've mastered it. You can
mm,
not do that trick for like a few weeks and you're still going to know how to do the trick.
right.
Um, but with gymnastics or handstands and I don't know, flexibility, if you don't practice every day, you lose it. You can't just do a back bend the next day again. You have to keep doing it, which
And
is
it's like a
really,
struggle just to get all of that back.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a long way to go with a lot of this stuff that I'm doing, and it's crazy, which is good though because I'm taking it in the same aspect. Like when I started jumping, like I'm not even in a rush to learn certain things now, like I
Yeah.
did back then when I was jumping rope. Cause it used to kill me that I couldn't do like you say a crossover, a double on the crossover. Like I could do all the double unders and do like the southpaws. I even did like the switch cross double unders before I can actually do a
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah. I
And that
even
was
did backwards switch cross double unders before I'm
wait,
doing
you did? Oh,
Yeah.
you got to send me that clip. Not
Oh, I
not
need
too
to
many
go find it.
not too many people I've seen do that.
Oh, really? Yeah, so I even find backwards crossing and stuff easier than forwards crossing. Funny thing.
I find it like almost fairly the same, but not like
Okay.
the double underpart. I can't do double underpart as good yet, which I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
practiced that. Maybe I need to practice that.
Huh. Yeah, no, crosses are the hardest for me, especially because my beaded rope is so, so short. Um, and if I can't do releases, I'm sad. So I'm mostly not using my speed rope.
So
And
you
then,
basically compensating posture to get a crossover with your short beaded rope.
yeah, well, now my crossovers are getting really good with my beaded rope. So I'm even have a really straight posture.
Uh huh.
Getting better and better. Like I mean, look at Chris Skips when he does his crossovers with his tiny little rope. It's
Right.
perfect. And it's getting there now. So I even did consecutive TSs today with my tiny little rope.
What?
I mean, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like,
I love
okay, Crosses game
TSs.
is coming.
I love a good TS.
Yeah, yeah, it's
At
fun.
one point, I was just going video for video, just adding TS here and there, different variations of it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I never did it so much. I don't
I
know.
think maybe the challenging one would probably do a TS switch double or TS
Oh
double
yeah.
on
So
the
who
switch.
did
Yeah.
that the other day? I saw a video.
Well, I didn't do it. I did it on the ground once, but I never done it like in the double under form.
Oh no, not in double under. No, I saw someone do the switch cross, the TS switch cross yesterday or something. That was also dope.
Yeah, that's kind of challenging trying to flip your wrist
Yeah.
behind your back.
I mean, the TS is hard enough.
Right now I got to switch positions behind my back.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is mad.
So you got the workshop, you got the name, you got the performance, you got the sun, and you got your beater rope. What's next for you?
Woo! Next, yeah. So next, I'm going on holiday, bro. Tomorrow.
So more
Next
vacation coming up.
holidays now first. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna first enjoy that, and then when I get back, I have lots of workshops and stuff. And I'm looking forward to the jump rope event in Portugal,
What?
end of August. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exciting. Yeah, I'm just taking it easy. Yeah, I don't want to think about work too much at the moment
Right.
because, yeah, I mean, I actually need a holiday of like 10 months.
You need a
Yeah.
10 months holiday.
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic. I would love that.
That's a ghetto. That's not even a vacation. That's a whole move.
Oh, I mean, I did enjoy, I even enjoyed lockdown, like literally just chilling my life and doing nothing. So,
See, I don't hear too many people say something positive about lockdown, and which I can honestly say that's probably like the one thing I did enjoy. Just like not being like to work so hard every day.
yeah,
Just like I use
you don't have to work. Okay, it
right, like
was
so
shit for the money, but
it did provide like a peace of mind. Depends on how you look at it, because when I was in lockdown, I was doing carpet cleaning, so I probably had like one or two jobs a day, but in empty houses. So I was cleaning carpet in
okay.
empty houses. So probably like one or two jobs today, and then I'm just home at the rest of the
Oh,
days.
so you were
And
still
then
working in lockdown?
yes, but like
Oh, that's nice.
but not like a whole 8 hours, a whole 10 hours, just like
Yeah.
maybe just like two or three houses,
Okay.
small houses, empty.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the rest of the day I'm on YouTube, man, trying to learn how to do a push up or
Yeah.
uh, or some kind of workout or something. Just to
When did you start jumping rope?
so it was like different time periods, not different time. There was different times like slightly before COVID. Um, I was
Okay.
following out, so I was watching the jump rope dudes because I was trying to
Oh,
like add a little jump
they're
rope.
so funny, and they just it's like they're not doing serious shit. These dudes, they just fucking around.
Well, no, I mean, you gotta think that like what they do, they not focusing like on tricks and then they whole thing is like transformation and losing weight and being the best shape. So they niche of jump rope is catered to everybody. So at
Yeah,
that point,
no, no, no.
so
They exactly they put it in like they're doing more of a comedy kind of entertainment
oh
and
yeah, yeah,
change
that for
yourself
sure.
at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that for sure.
yeah,
So I was following them, and I just wanted to like add like some jump rope while I was in the gym because I was kind of like a skinny dude, probably like
what?
oh yeah,
Can't
Uh,
imagine.
yeah, I was skinny, probably like 6 years ago,
Bruh.
6 7 years ago, and then I kind of strayed away from those type of workouts, and I found Rush Page. So I was like, okay, hey, this dude doing like cool tricks. I ain't never seen like nothing like that. Not even like some boxers. I never
Yeah,
seen nothing like that. So I slowly tried to learn that a little bit using the wrong rope, trying to get some cheap
obviously.
rope. Yeah, trying to get some cheap rope out of Amazon using the wired rope and
Yeah.
going through all those mistakes. And then
Uh,
COVID happened. So COVID happened, and then I watched one of his videos where he was using the heavy rope, the legacy rope. And
Ah,
when he was like, this rope here will build endurance and build stamina. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I definitely need that because I don't have weight to lose. So
yeah.
when I got that in the mail, it was just on from there. Like so, every trick, every skill
Ah,
I learned with that heavy rope. And when I tell
yeah.
you, I got abused by that rope.
Oh
I
my
got a,
God. I
I
mean,
got abused.
fuck, it's heavy.
I got abused, but um, yeah, I still enjoy my heavy rope. Like I always keep it in my bag now, and
Really crazy how hard to use that one.
yeah, so sometimes I just go out and crush like 4 sets of 50 double unders with it. Um, yeah,
What?
yeah, it's taxing. It's taxing for sure.
God.
But like for so many years of using it, like I'm just accustomed to it. Like I will prefer a heavy rope before a speed rope almost any day now.
Really?
Yeah, because not only like the tricks and combinations, but you could just get a good workout in with it.
What? Yeah, okay, for the workout part, sure.
I mean, well, I mean, you can get a good combination in with it too if you know how to like hold the handle
Yeah,
and not let
yeah,
it flop around your wrist.
yeah,
Cause that's the thing between heavy ropes and speed rope is like the wrist control. Like the speed rope, your hands can be like loose and floppy a little bit, but with the heavy rope, since it's a bigger rope and a bigger handle, you don't want floppy wrists, cause then your wrist will be hurt. So you got to use more
yeah.
forearm and more upper back muscles and lats and stuff
True,
like that. So
true.
which you get a good upper back stimulus too using the heavy rope. So
Yeah, so I mostly bring out the heavy rope when they dudes around and they're like, oh, I don't want to use your pink jump rope. And I'm like, fine, take the heavy rope.
yeah, and then what's their reaction after they use it?
Yeah, cool. I mean, uh, it
I mean,
depends
do
what
they
kind of.
find like it's tiring? Like, do they get tired real quick using the rope, that big rope?
Yeah, so, well, most people who would jump randomly with me on the streets, that's more what I was talking about. Like they won't be able to get as many jumps in that they even get tired.
they
And
le-
in my classes, so at the school, sometimes they'll use it, or but they won't use it for long. So I don't have anyone who's like, oh, I want to build those muscles, burn. Oh, except for my friend, my one friend, he would use my heavy rope. He even lent it for a while, for a few months,
hmm
and he would warm up with the heavy rope every time he went to the gym. So, and he was always
Oh,
like, only the heavy rope. I won't use any other rope.
oh, that definitely get the blood flowing for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So, Naja, do you have before we get off here? Do you have any
Yeah.
positive word you want to share to the community?
Guys, all I can say is really appreciate the day because it is so much more beautiful than you know. Anytime you look back at your memories, they're going to be so much better than you imagined them in the moment. Um, so, really savor the day and just appreciate what we have. Yeah. And keep spreading that jump rope love so other people can also savor the day.
Oh, that was fire. That was fire. That was such an honor to get to know you, and I'm glad you
You
came
too,
along.
man.
Share.
Thank you so much for
So,
inviting me to your YouTube page.
yes, ma'am. So, people, there you have it. We got Nadia, got the kid L.R.Player here, spreading the love and high energy in the jump rope community to your community. Um, as always, drop her some love in the comments below, man. Let her know how much you appreciate her energy, what she's doing for this community, and stay tuned for more podcasts in the near future. Until then, it's the kid. Peace.